Hello everyone and welcome back to the show. Today on your daily starter, let's talk about how you can get results by acting purposefully. Like if you can have some intention to what you do, I believe you can get better results than what you are getting right now. Hello friend, this is the voice of Ademola Morebise. Hello friend, I believe that a lot of times we do not get as much result as we are capable of simply because we are not intentional enough about the things we do. I think, one ought to sit down at different points in time and ask, like what is working? What is working? A lot of time we focus more on what is not working or what we are unable to achieve, but what is actually working? What is making sense? What is moving us in the direction we want to go? What do we want more of in our lives, right? I think when you think about it in that manner, you will be able to identify what is helping you make progress, and then we can double down and do more of those things that help us with progress, and that could really add up to something special. I think that we don't do that enough, and that could be one reason why it looks like we're not having the kind of success that we want. You remember that success, is something that builds up over time, right? Success builds up over time, and so that little thing we overlook today might be the key. Maybe we just need to do more of those things that is working, and that could really propel us to the next level, right? I mean, if we consider, the Pareto's theorem, for example, right, that states that 20% of the result, 20% of the things you do is actually responsible for 80% of the result, right? Which means there are 80% of the things you do that is generating less of what you can see, right? So there's a 20% of what you do that is generating the biggest results in your life. And a lot of times we are blinded to those things. We don't even understand those things, right? So if you sit down and you think about it, okay, what are the things I'm doing that's actually yielding the results I'm getting? At the end of the day, you find out that, it's just 20%. Like there's a 20% of the things you are doing, 20% of, the things you are doing is generating 80% of the results that you appreciate, the results you want, the results you want more of, right? So when you're able to understand that this is it, then you can now sit down and do those things with intention. Do those things intentionally, as opposed to just, going all around the place, right? Because doing things randomly, doing things anyhow is not going to generate the kind of results we want, right? You have to understand that it is focused action, right? When our action is focused, when we are being intentional, when we think about our work in that manner, that is when we're able to get the kind of massive results that we are looking for. So you cannot just continue, to live your lives and just doing your things the way you like. I mean, just do things randomly, sometimes or never, and expect this kind of result that we are talking about. It probably is not going to work, okay? So, at the beginning of the project, you find out, okay, if I go through this project, this is the kind of result I'm going to get. Is this the kind of result I am looking for? Okay, so if that's not what you're looking for, you can make an adjustment initially and say, okay, no, this is not what I'm looking for. But what if I treat this project this way? If I did this instead, if I move this direction instead, if I, so if you start thinking about it that way, you are likely going to, be forced now to change the scope of the project, change the direction your life is headed a bit. And when that happens, you now begin to move closer to the kind of result you are looking for. We have to get to that point whereby we are not just, just trying everything, hoping that hopefully if I just try this thing, it's going to bring something out in future. No, but being intentional about it, really sitting down to really, push yourself to go that extra mile and ensure that you are getting the kind of results that you want. So we have to sit down and think about these things. Sit down and realize, where are we going, and what kind of efforts you have to put in so I can get this other thing. That is the beginning of being intentional about the things you do. And when you think about it this manner, you realize that you are now able to get closer to the things you want to do. So stop doing things at random. Just stop, okay? Start being intentional. Start doing things on purpose, because that is the way you are going to get closer to the things you want to do. And it is when you build up those little things that are working, that is what will lead you to this overall and this bigger success that you are craving for. Why don't you repeat after me this morning? Say, God daily loads me with benefits. I am bold and strong. every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. My name is Ademola Morebise. Thank you so much for taking out time to check out this video. Remember, you can lead a formidable life. Have a great day. Bye.